And we are back. Back on the bridge. Now, in the last video, I'm pretty sure we just took care of all the errands we had to run for Mr. Picard.
Welcome to the bridge, Lieutenant.
Glad to be here, sir.
How long do you think it will take to train your team to the level of readiness you had in the Delta Quadrant?
We are receiving a distress call on Federation channels.
This is Captain Galloway of the Federation starship Dallas. We've been boarded by an unknown alien life form. Warn all Federation ships, under no circumstances should you approach this vessel.
Set a course for the Dallas, maximum warp.
Course laid in, Captain.
Engage. My apologies, Lieutenant. We'll finish your tour another time. Assemble the hazard team and tell them we are deploying them ahead of schedule. Take Ensign Franklin with you. He's an expert on Excelsior-class ship systems. I want your team ready for transport as soon as we reach the Dallas.
Aye, sir.
And Lieutenant,
Yes, sir?
I rely on your team's readiness.
We won't let you down, sir.
Alright, first mission.
Gravity's low. The artificial gravity system is malfunctioning.
No life signs in this area.
Well, keep scanning. Look at this strange hole.
Too irregular for a phaser. Mechanical damage?
The edges show irregular rasp marks and trace amounts of liquid.
Liquid coolant for an industrial drill?
No, too little, and it's thicker with enzymes and trace organic compounds. Almost like... What? Saliva. Something chewed its way in?
We need to restore the main ship's systems. Franklin, where are the gravity controls?
I'll send the location to your tricorder.
Just like a horror game. Woo! You get to see through the eyes of the beast. Alright.
No power. I can't disengage the lock. Can you locate its power console?
Yes, give me a minute. Did it.
That did it. The door's unlocked.
Oh, splendid. Would anyone like some tea? Man, if they made a remake of this, it'd be awesome. Of course, you'd have to tell Paramount to be respectful to Star Trek, which, that might be a tall order.
Just listen to the audio. Her bin plays the Star Trek theme tune. Her bin. We're gonna have next replicators going, "Coffee, the final frontier."
Sesame. That's already 2 out of 3.
What was that?
What? Nothing. No one's gonna say anything? There's supposed to be some dialogue here. For some reason it's not playing.
Wait here. I want to see where this Jeffries tube leads.
Well, there's the second part of the dialogue. Someone there? Ooh. I don't understand why this part plays like a horror game. Alright, here goes nothing. There we go. Alright, so I'm going up there later. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So, I haven't actually been playing in a while. I think my Star Trek fatigue is setting in. Or maybe it's just the release of Star Trek Academy made me feel, a bit sad.
Gravity systems online.
That did it! The gravity is back on. Can you open the shuttle doors from out there?
Yep, on it. If you don't know, I watched most, if not all, of the original Star Trek. Then I watched Star Trek Next Generation, as you do. Most of that. I might have missed a few episodes. I don't know, Hulu. Hulu was weird at that time. I didn't know if they had all seasons. And then I had watched, what was the next one? Deep Space Nine. I was not actually interested in Deep Space Nine that much. It took a while for me to actually get invested. Like the first few episodes really didn't hook me. But over time, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And then you had Star Trek Voyager. Now I was actually one of the few people who didn't care too much about Voyagers. And I actually, it's like the second half of the series is when I actually started to enjoy Voyager. Quite a lot, actually. I didn't think I'd enjoy Voyager as much as I did. And then you have the Star Trek movies that I watched. It was a lot of Star Trek. I think, was it Enterprise? That was the one when I was like, kind of bored of this Star Trek. Like, the first season wasn't really that good. So apparently it got better. Hold on, I'm supposed to be doing this. Anyways, first season of Enterprise wasn't that impressive, to be honest. It was dull. Oh, and I never made it to season 2, which I hear actually got better. And then you had Star Trek Strange New Worlds as a new show. Then you had Star Trek
Now we can restore the ship's power.
Discovery.
We just have to get to engineering.
5 seasons of that. And what else did you have? Now there's Star Trek Academy and Star Trek Picard. I didn't enjoy any of the Star Treks during that new era. It's like, by that time I was like, is this series good enough to actually watch the new shows? And then I watched Picard and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be watching that. Then, yeah. Then, you had the Star Trek movies from Bad Robot, J.J. Abrams, and it seemed like for that, each movie got worse and worse and worse, and eventually, I just ended up leaving Star Trek altogether. Then, I found this game on GOG. I was like, more Star Trek. Cool. Where's my team? Oh, here they are. Hey man, got your red shirt ready? Anyone else need a red shirt? Dude, it was always a funny joke when, the red shirts and everything. You wear a red shirt, you would basically die. Red shirt was basically just security uniforms.
Life support systems at 50% efficiency.
So the red shirts made sense and why you could kill them off.
What's that?
Yeah, so I like that part. I don't understand what's with the horror element of this game. Like, did someone really like that? Especially when you get the rest of the game. It's not really that much of a horror game. But in this moment, they really want you to think it is.
I've got life signs. Check your tricorder.
Look at all those blips. What are they?
The blips are headed this way.
They're getting closer.
Where?
They're almost here. They're...
Oh,
They're
got a
going
map.
away.
Hey!
You sound disappointed.
The only thing worse than an alien attack is an alien attack that hides when you see it coming.
That dialogue was played out of sequence. He was supposed to say that after the door hit. Alright. So yeah. Just over time you just lose interest in Star
We've
Trek.
reached main engineering.
Locked.
We have to find a way in.
These Jeffries tubes lead to an observation lounge near engineering.
Good enough for me. Stay here.
I always like to joke about the red shirts anyway. Getting back to the subject matter. It was great. Yeah. Oh, there's... And... Open sesame. Right. Got one secret left to find. Doesn't the stars look great? And here we are. Ouch. You want some? You mind backing off? There we go. They always come up behind you if you're wondering.
We've got blips again. Moving in fast.
Monroe, we're trapped. Get us in there.
Use your tricorder on the main engineering console.
Here's another one.
Now, you know this isn't a time limit. You know how? Because there's no time limit bar. So if you like, you can just take your time. Alright.
Cover me.
Let's see.
Look out!
So, that one.
Main power restored.
See, you guys were fine.
Thanks.
What the hell are those things?
I have no idea.
Their attack seems savage and instinctual, as if they are not sentient species.
Sentient enough to hold their attack until we were cornered.
Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
We've engaged hostile aliens, sir. Unknown life forms.
Team status.
Intact.
And the Dallas?
We've restored partial power.
Proceed to the bridge. Find Captain Galloway.
Alright, you hear that? Everyone stay together and don't you dare leave me. Which way is the bridge?
Turbo lift systems offline.
We need to reroute power to this turbo lift. The computer that governs lift power is right near here. That nearby Jeffries tube goes right to it.
Yeah, of course. See guys, see what I was talking about? You need to do something. Why don't you go do it? It's like, I'm not even the best qualified for this position. I'd probably be... I forget his name.
Turbo lift power restored.
Turbo lifts are operational again.
Alright, everyone in the turbo lift. Come on, you get left behind. No, guns out.
We're on the bridge deck. I know these Excelsior-class ships well. I'll show you the way to the bridge.
Oh, he wasn't red shirt. He was just missing the red shirt. These guys are so much easier than the Borg.
Stay
They're just
sharp.
higher number.
I don't want to lose anyone else.
You didn't have to lose Franklin either. He was an idiot.
Yes, I'm ashamed to say it, but he's an idiot.
Alright, so we have one secret. By the way, thank you for the gun. I really appreciate it. I took her gun. The one behind us. You're supposed to be helping out. What are you doing? NPCs, you know? Alright, empty room. Ooh! What? I didn't move my camera. What happened?
That's odd. Why would a force field be blocking the transporter room?
The aliens don't seem to have the intelligence to do that.
Unless someone is controlling them.
Oh, boy. Alright, there was some more aliens on the other side too. Yep, there it is. And that was 1 out of 3 secrets. What was the other one? There it is. I didn't obtain. I didn't do anything.
It's Captain Galloway.
Captain on deck.
Find out how he died. Chell, access the captain's logs.
There are no wounds on him. He died from asphyxiation, presumably when the Dallas lost life support.
The captain's log is online.
Play it.
Captain's log, stardate 56535.1. We're responding to a distress call from an Atrexian station just outside Federation space. The attack crippled us. I've sent most of my crew to the space station. I hope they can protect the Atrexians. I've kept a small skeleton crew led by my security chief. We're gonna try to salvage the ship by getting it away from the space station. There are too many of them. We've got cascading system failures. We're losing the battle to keep up minimal life support. We can't last more than a few hours. I've authorized my chief engineer to try an experimental procedure. She's encoding our remaining crew into the transporter pattern buffer. It's risky. The signals might degrade beyond recovery. But if it works, it may be the best chance for survival.
Chell, can you disable the green force field blocking the transporter room from here?
Done.
Gerard, let's head back to the transporter room.
I wanted some more health, and I wanted some... No, it's not the way. Ah, here it is. Weapons. Check. Save, check. Alright, the next secret is actually hidden in plain sight. What you have to do is you have to like step on these transporter pads for a certain amount of time. Make sure she doesn't mess me up. Just step on each one. There should be a ship coming right there. Sneaky, sneaky, right?
Their patterns are very weak. They're fading fast.
Chell, more power down here.
Ooh. They've been in the pattern buffer for a while. They're dehydrated and probably a bit disoriented, but they should be fine.
Alex? You're late, Monroe.
I think they're back to normal already.
Thanks for the save.
I'm Katerina Scott, the chief engineer of the Dallas.
This was your plan?
My great-grandfather's plan, actually. Captain Montgomery Scott. He developed a procedure for staying alive inside the transporter pattern buffer. Alive with no signal degradation.
Very clever.
Chell here. I'm trying to get the shields down so we can beam out of here, but the security subsystems are a bit chaotic. I could use some help.
Gerard, stay here and treat them until we can get them back to the Enterprise. I'll go assist Chell on the bridge.
Monroe? I hear chewing. I need backup. Hurry!
On my way, Chell.
Get your phaser ready then. Alright. This is where we have to take on an entire army. Just ignore the ones that are a problem. Oh, you know, die. That one works too. Alright. So yeah, the transporter thing was actually a thing in the Next Generation. Scotty, or the actor, was if I remember correctly, he was the actor played in an episode of Next Generation, and I suppose, you know, since the timeline didn't match up well, they had this episode where he was on a ship and so moved the transporter thing.
I was close. Thanks, Monroe.
Gerard to Monroe. The Dallas crew are stable, but we need to get them back to the Enterprise.
I've deactivated the Dallas's shields. We can beam out now.
Monroe to Enterprise. We're ready to beam out.
Understood. Sickbay standing by to receive the Dallas crew members. Picard out.
Yeah, the episode was called... It was a good episode. I liked it, and it played off good ideas. But I always thought that the transporter should probably usually just be a transportation device. One point to the other. Alright. Well, that was the game. Thanks for watching. Other than the part where me dying, I think it was alright.